The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
I'm live right now.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big
that's
shot
a fool. That's
downfield
almost
because he
it.
feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes
For the
you
kids.
just have a great tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down.
That's why I was going to wait to go live to after that.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He finds his man. It's Charlie Cole.
Down 14, y'all.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler, 43 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
It's kicking my ass.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Fire back there.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll be tackled right on the
Let's go, so sweeping out here, bro. Sweeping, Dingo.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
You think I'm gonna go Kelsey?
What you have to do,
I ain't fucking with Kelsey.
start to put together some drives.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter.
Hardman is paused. No Diddy.
To play first half. It's
No Diddy.
14-0.
Nigga name is Hardman. Your name is Hardman. I suppose. Why you
From the
that?
47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
But
Here's Mahomes to throw.
got him.
And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just
They
that.
drew up with that
Didn't
one.
trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed.
Oh my! This nigga dropped it.
On first down there, but it's incomplete.
I can't scream. I gotta chill.
Surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Get some tired. Like, oh, here you go.
Mahomes throw complete there to Rice. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. McKinnon will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something. Half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last last 2 minutes.
That motherfucker.
This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Ain't my fault, nigga.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Go ahead. Say what up. What up?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with
some poise as well. This nigga just popped on me. This little nigga just popped on me on the live.
If they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know
that nigga just popped on me.
This lead before heading to the locker room. A give, Dobbins trying the right side.
Oh, nigga just popped on me. Oh, my God.
Rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying nothing. I'm just watching.
Here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point.
I'm like, this nigga didn't even get out of bounds. He's stupid.
They knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Yeah.
The Ravens going
I was on that.
Second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They go play action with Jackson. Crossing route, he finds Likely. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout.
They're going to take the 60 yards. That's that. What are you going for it? What are you going for it?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I
go along, nigga.
After the break.
Nigga, burn it up, nigga. Burn it up, nigga.
Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for
course, too. No bidding.
Touchdown
you get ball back is crazy.
Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports.
That was mad.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And
I'm trying to get a
fucking
fucking strip.
Should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
What up, gang? My brother.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here.
Body slam. They about to take that shit out of Madden. I mean, out of the game.
Notice that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it.
They got this nigga running like he motherfucking him.
Game really well for them too.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. On the move to his left. Down the left sideline. And he's finally down at the 21-yard.
Playing against Chevy right now.
Yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space. And we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually out in the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 86 yards for him.
This nigga's trash, bro.
He has been terrific here.
He actually, if you good, this nigga's trash, y'all. Don't let the score gas y'all, man.
It's first and goal. They'll run with Dobbins.
No Diddy. I'm still gonna win, y'all. Don't let the score gas y'all, man. He do for a mistake. He due for a mistake.
And stop it for a very short pickup.
He due for one.
3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Edwards will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Don't let it gas you. Slid. Kick the ball, bum.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Don't pay attention to the score, y'all.
Not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Shit is easy. I can score right now if I want to.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
You know it's true. You know it's true.
Halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in.
You know it's true.
There and go 3 and out, and substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing that'll lead you into bigger errors. And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here.
Oh, Diddy.
Working from right to left across
no
the field.
Diddy.
And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the
Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
In Raven territory now. Here's
Watch this.
10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes rolling to his right. The ball goes out. And it's so it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter
I'm gonna wake my daughter up.
Started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. It looks like a jumbo set.
I ain't played Madden in about 2 weeks, y'all. I'm rusty. This is the first game. I'm rusty. It's just the first game. It's just the first game. I'm rusty. I ain't playing about a month. I ain't playing 2 weeks. I've been playing 2K.
That's a really alert defense
Call of Duty.
because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. And he's
I had the I got my kids right now. I gotta take them to some Easter thing. I'm talking to the chat.
See another pitch and catch there to the running back.
I gotta take them somewhere in a little while.
They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll look to run with Edwards.
He a bum. He gonna take the 3, y'all. He a bum. He ain't with smoke. Yeah, he ain't with smoke. He ain't with smoke, bro. He's scared to go for it. He gonna take 3. I'm still gonna win.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Yeah, go ahead. Go crazy.
Out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their
I don't know why I picked them. I was supposed to pick Cincinnati.
Second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be wrangled to the ground right there at the 32-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 58 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Let's go, nigga.
For the PAT.
Let's go, nigga. What's up? I no money, nigga. Burn it up, nigga. Burn it up, nigga.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's see. I should have fucking kicked it to the crowd.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's
You're diluted. You're done.
Anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
I don't care how many bodies you got.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yards.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Justin Reed.
I told you he's doing what?
At the 35-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught by Rice. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 26 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll go again with Dobbins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right.
This is where champions are made. These are where champions are made. This is where champions are made. This is where champions are made. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Head coach has faith in his team.
Yeah.
First on the offensive side.
Lying to me.
Pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far.
I done warmed up.
He never did any magic against the front. That was prepared for him to try and take off.
What a motherfucker.
Mahomes to throw it. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off. If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Here's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And what a big play, because now you're guaranteed at least a shot at extending this one. He had the 40-yard line picked out as his bare minimum to give them some kind of a game-tying attempt.
That's what champions are made, y'all.
Excellent determination on that scramble, and it might just help them snatch away a victory.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal.
Slow down, sir. Slow down.
And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
Slow
and allows you to make a
down.
play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Say slow down. Not slow red, nigga. Slow down.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Mahomes rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Raven offense set at the line.
Don't need it, and don't run the ball. Throw it.
This one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for
We got one more.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
They got no more.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover.
Come on, run it. Don't let it run out. Run the ball. I don't care if you run it, but damn, nigga.
3rd and 9.
Hike it, nigga.
Here's a give to Dobbins. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And
Fuck
this
up,
win
nigga.
was impressive, Charles. And look,
So loser, y'all. I'm a sore loser. I feel it. You the best. That's why you won. You the best. Oh my fucking god! This nigga beat me, man. It won't happen again, chat. That shit won't happen again. Nigga, you was over there nervous. You was on there nervous, nigga. Sweating, nigga. Niggas on that shit sweating. Nigga, you was sweating, nigga. You was sweating. Damn, I'm tight, bro. A bomber clat. About to beat you by like 30 right now.
the NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the
Nigga, you
Ohio
was scared.
River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
Nigga was nervous. Nigga, they heard you. Like they couldn't hear you. Nigga, they heard you. You was nervous.
Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
That shit was a no. Even when I was going down the field, nigga, you was tight. But it's alright, bro. Bro, you been playing every day, bro. You been playing every day. I'm warming up.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Justice Hill. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
I hate this nigga.
Taking it about the 1. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go. Quickly to the air is Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they made
when a nigga loses, he starts sitting up.
about attacking.
And a tackle there by
They just start sitting up in the chair like, all right, enough of that comfortable shit.
Pretty decent gain.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Jackson. And that went too far in front.
Bro, what the fuck?
Reel it in. It's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 26 yards. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language.
See, I'm playing right now for promotion. I just gotta play my game. I'm about to just start going out the window and trying to get it all back at once. Pause. No Diddy. I gotta just play.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking deep here for Chase. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
First down, here's Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A small bit of adversity.
Yeah, I see
It's
it.
been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They go play action with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon from 3 yards out. And the Bengals are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Returning it, Justice Hill. The dangerous Hill now to return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Play action. It's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Now it's Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and
Nah, this team better than KC in the game type shit. I feel like KC don't got no receivers. They got a better quarterback, but not really by that much either.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, he gets some on the tackle.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed.
The gangster, y'all, he going for it.
To fit in the football.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Play action. Now Jackson.
Loser.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have great field position as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they get out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They dropped that.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Not going nowhere, nigga. Shut up.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on
You ain't nice, nigga. You talking like you nice in this shit, nigga. You trash.
Not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
Now Burrow loses the football, but it looks like one of the DBs has it, and his guys are going to take over at
Yeah, first up.
yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jackson now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. On 3rd down, Jackson forced out to his left. He is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his... They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Ravens 21, Bengals 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Stay alive, back. Touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So now, one word you just said. You got my chat saying it's over, like you won already. And you wasn't just up more than this last game.
That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got it.
He said it's over, like I ain't just come back last game.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot.
I'm scared. You don't want them to do that.
But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, it's Burrow.
That's a touchdown, nigga. That's a touchdown, nigga. Oh my!
Is incomplete. With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Burrow. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th
Later,
down.
broski. Wild at you.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed
not me. I'm taking it to the check.
they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. On target to his man, Likely. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd down, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jackson will throw again. Step. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3
Just,
touchdowns at 21.
Pick it up.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, when I say you can't see it no more, don't say nothing.
All that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down.
Almost let me get nothing, nigga.
Step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
That's why you got to keep running with it.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Burrow on 1st down. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And Burrow going to throw again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They're going to look to throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Well, 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
So you want to see a dead body? There we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 16.
Burrow will throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Another run here with Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Oh, the hurdle. Oh. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 28 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that the defense has done to that point. You break off one.
They ain't talking about nothing.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Shoot.
And this will not be brought out. It's a
touchback. Smoke a blunt, then come back and play. I got smoke a blunt after this one. Then I'll come back and play.
Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
How do you do that?
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To the air again, Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers